Greek stocks and bonds jump as new election result is credit positive. Greece's government bonds and stocks gain Monday, today that is, after yesterday's election, as market-friendly Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis received a strong vote from the people compared to his opposition in Sunday's national election. Mitsotakis' center-right New Democratic Party received 41% of the vote versus 20% for the leftist Syriza party of former Premier Alexis Tsipras. However, Mitsotakis was short of achieving a majority in parliament, but political analysts expect he will secure a single-party government in the next elections, which is in about a month, according to Bloomberg. Analysts and investors view this election as one of the last roadblocks standing in the country's path to regaining its investment-grade rating that was lost 13 years ago during a debt crisis and resulting austerity measures to clamp down on debt. Last year, Greece recorded the fastest debt-to-GDP decline than any other country on the continent. The fastest debt-to-GDP decline. Moody's Investor Service said the election was a positive credit event. They said, in particular, continued focus on improving the business environment and banking sector health, together with implementation of milestones and reforms under Greece's National Recovery Plan, will support economic growth, Moody's Senior Vice President Stefan Dick said in an email statement to Bloomberg. Dick said, combined with commitment to fiscal consolidation and rising primary surpluses, this improves the prospects for a further significant reduction in Greece's government debt burden. After years of austerity measures to tackle government debt, voters feel that Mitsotakis' plan to rebuild Greece and reclaim its investment-grade status will put the country on a successful trajectory. New Democracy Party has the people's approval to rule alone, he said. Last night after the elections, he says, I know how much work we have ahead of us, which requires a government that truly believes in reforms and the ability to implement them. And as a result, the benchmark Athens Stock Exchange General Index jumped nearly 7% today, the highest level in almost a decade. Also, Greek bonds moved higher, dropping to about 3.91% on the yield for a 10% debt, for a 10-year debt. The results were well beyond market expectations, with the New Democracy Party being the clear winner, said Alevizakos, managing director of Axia Ventures Athens. Eurobank Equities strategist said, we expect a sharp repricing of Greek assets in the coming weeks as investors position for the compelling Greek thesis in the next few years. Greeks want an economic miracle after austerity measures that led to slow economic growth. If Mitsotakis wins the second election, which he will, I believe, planned for June or July, this will allow his party to consolidate victory and make it easier to govern within an absolute majority. This according to Zero Hedge Tyler Durden. And let's remember that the massive amount of oil and gas found on the west coast of Greece, south of Crete, and also the Aegean Sea are a tremendous amount of wealth for Greece as well. And they're expected to start pumping in 2027. A lot of those extractions will be made by ExxonMobil and others will be Greek companies as well. This is on Zero Hedge. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.